Alright, take it easy. You aren't in an arcade button-mashing Mortal Kombat, you're flying a time machine.
Oh yeah, sure. Careful with the precious time machine that you hit with a hammer.
Yeah, well, sometimes the TARDIS just needs a little nudge. And now!
You know what? I thought that went pretty well.
Yeah, I suppose it wasn't too bad.
Ha! You admitted it. Looks like you'll be taking a back seat soon.
Oi, don't think you're benching me that easily. Now, you sure you want to head home for the night? I told you, there's a perfectly good bedroom here in the TARDIS. Somewhere.
Don't you have a room on board?
Of course I do. Somewhere. I just can't remember if it's before or after the bowling alley.
Anyway, it's nice to go home every now and then. Sleep in my own bed. You know, when it's dark outside, it feels a bit timeless in this box.
I suppose it does. Well, I got used to it after a few thousand years.
Well, unlike you, I haven't got that kind of time, mate. I'll see you in the morning.
Right then. Avanti!
Good night, time boy. Miss you. What the hell? Hello? Doctor? Anyone? This isn't a dream. I'm not stupid. I know what a dream feels like. Is someone mucking about or what?
Clever girl.
Hello?
Do not fear, my child. I am merely a wanderer, a guardian, if you will.
Alright, mate, we're not doing this over the dog and bone. Let's be having ya. Blimey. Alright then. What's your story? What am I doing here?
Consider me a friend.
Sorry, I've already got one, thanks.
Yes, him.
Whoa, hey! Oi, take it easy. She's coming back. Blimey. Everything alright, old girl? You seem a bit off. Now that's not right. Ella? Elle? Come on, if this is some kind of joke, I'm not laughing. I know it's you. So why don't you make this easier for both of us and show yourself?
At last, Doctor. This reunion will echo throughout the cosmos for all time. The last of the Pantheon of Discord, and the last of the Time Lords.
Still trying to sneak your way into our reality, I see. Wasn't tormenting one of my old friends enough?
Sarah Jane Smith. She was truly special, was she not?
You're not even worthy to mention her name. When you attack my friends, you attack me. Cheat your way into this reality any way you like for all it's worth. But using my friends, well, that changes things, doesn't it?
The rage of the Time Lord. A fire that burns within the legend of the Doctor. A man who ended the last great Time War. Who once held the key to time in his hands. Bested by compassion.
Hasn't let me down yet. Leave Ella alone. What do you want with her?
What I always want. Her agreement.
Let me guess. You've tempted her with one of her deepest desires. That in turn will have a domino effect, creating enough chaotic changes to the timeline that you can feed off of to gain a foothold into this reality. Stop me if you've heard this one before.
I would not concern yourself with my future, Doctor, and take a closer look at yours.
Oh, I try not to think about my future. Perks of having a time machine. Tomorrow can be the road not taken, if I don't fancy it.
There's one path we all must follow. Even you, Doctor. Such arrogance in the face of adversary, or your fate rests upon the great engine.
What? Oh, Ella, how can I help you? Oh, I don't think so.
Did you ever wonder why your friend never even attempted to save your brother? If he cares about you so much, and he is a time traveler, why wouldn't he?
I'd be lying if I said I never thought about it. But I've seen Back to the Future enough times to know it's never that simple.
But it is. That's the thing about time travel. The more you use it, the less the rules apply to you. The Doctor's race is long since gone. Whose rules is he to abide by now?
His race is gone.
Oh yes. The Doctor is the survivor of the last great Time War. The man has walked this universe for centuries untold. His people, the Time Lords, dictated the laws of time. If those laws are now beyond him, why should they matter?
He's got to have reasons, surely. He's my mate. He'd do anything for me. Just like I'd do anything for him.
And yet, he won't do the one thing you so desperately want. How would Henry feel if he knew? Does the Doctor even talk about it?
That's out of order. I don't know.
Your desires may be insignificant to the Doctor, but they are not to me. All I need is your agreement. Just say the word, and I can make it so that Henry did not disappear in battle that day. Take my offer, and I can make your family whole again. Do not run from me, child. I'm offering you the chance to have your brother back. Like you wanted, the Thorne siblings can be reunited. You would no longer have to mourn. Give me your agreement, and I can give you the one thing the Doctor never will.
Maybe you're right.
Come on, stay locked on me, you can do it. Oh, think. Wait, if the Trickster's trapped Ella in some kind of mindscape, I can make a psychic link, because she's still physically here. Concentrate. Contact. Ugh.
Make the agreement, child, and you can have everything you ever wanted.
Hey, it's okay. It's me. You alright?
Why didn't you save him?
What?
Henry, why didn't you save him?
There are rules. Change one event and it unravels the web of time. We can make ripples, but not tidal waves.
Can't I decide that for myself? Don't you trust me?
Ella, I trust you with my life. You know that. But you've got to understand, this is bigger than that.
If you're supposed to be the last of these Time Lords, then why do these rules apply to you?
Look, I've learned from bitter experience that you don't break the rules of time. If you fight time, it fights back. It's like kicking a beehive.
You're lying. You're a time traveler. You go sauntering around the past and future without a care in the world. I've seen you. But when it comes to me, my family, oh no, you have your rules.
Because every minute of every day, I see every strand in the web of time. Twisting and turning and paving the way for the correct course of history. You've got to believe me, Ella. I tried. I really did. But there's nothing I can do.
I don't believe you.
Ella, please. If I went back and stopped your brother from being killed, that in turn wouldn't have led you to UNIT. We'd never have met. So if all those things never happened, who saved your brother? No one. Because I wouldn't be there to stop it. It's a paradox.
Then why would the Guardian tell me all those things?
Ella, the Trickster is no Guardian. He's using your grief. He needs you!
Too late, Time Lord. Your companion listens to me now.
Only you can stop him, Ella!
Now, where were we?
That's original. We can't save her, can we? Like so many others, lost because of us. Guilt tripping 101.
And yet, they will not be the last, will they? Katerina, Adric, Molly O'Sullivan, Rose Tyler, Donna Noble,
Don't say another word!
Amy Pond, Rory Williams, Clara Oswald, Bill Potts, River Song, Lee Stewart.
You don't need to tell me about those I've lost. Every time I close my eyes, I see them and I remember how I failed them. It's what burns me inside. But that's what keeps me fighting.
And how long before Ella Thorne joins them? Joins the long list of those lost in the Doctor's wake? How many more must suffer and die before you learn that life with the Doctor only ends in ruin? I've seen what is to come. The pain you're here to inflict, while the Creator and his engine are waiting for you.
What?
As I said, Time Lord, nothing but ruin. Now, child, do we have an agreement? Is this not what you desire?
All fine, mate. Stay out of my head. That's out of order.
I can stop it. Your brother can live. Now, choose. You can have him back. Fix what was broken.
And lose everything else. It was you.
How is this possible?
Oh, mate. Who did you think you were dealing with? You made the connection between us. I let you look at my memories so I can look into yours. Who said you're the only one with tricks up your sleeve?
No. You need me. Only I can change what happened. Not even your precious doctor can bring your brother back.
And I know I'm strong enough to live with that. I'm not broken. I never was.
Know this, Ella Thorne. Enjoy your freedom while you can, because the sun is setting on the doctor's miserable life. Soon, very soon.
You don't scare me. No, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
I knew you could do it. I always knew.
Doctor. Doctor, I'm sorry.
Don't. Never apologize for grief. You're only human.
Even after everything I said, how can you just look past that?
That wasn't your fault. The trickster used you. I won't let you take the blame for that. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. I suppose we've been bouncing around space and time so much, I never really talked to you about everything you've been through. And that was my fault. I'm sorry.
It's just that people tell you it gets easier over time, but I don't know. The longer you are without them, just reminds you about all the time you've lost. I'm sure you know that better than anyone.
It never really stops hurting, but that doesn't take away from the days we had. The difference they made. They always leave something behind. Like a footprint on sand.
We're quite the pair, aren't we?
One of the best, Al. One of the best. What about your parents?
I never knew them. Me and Henry jumped from one foster home to the next. He was always the big brother. He looked out for me, you know?
I never knew. Where did Thorne come from?
I picked it. Read it in a book. Come on, don't tell me Ella Thorne doesn't have a great ring to it.
It's definitely catchy.
Fancy a trip in the box?
I thought you'd never ask.
Right then, off we go. What did I do?
This wasn't you! The Tardis is out of control! We could end up anywhere! Lost in time and space!